In this video, I'll explain the steps required to create a new work task, whether for yourself or for a customer. First, you'll need to log into Tririga using your appropriate login credentials. On the home screen, on the left column, you'll see the portal-related links. Down below, you'll see the link for requests. You may need to click the arrow to open up requests, then click Submit Request. That will take you to the Request Central page. This is the exact same page that a customer will see when submitting an online service request. You may need to click this arrow next to Facilities to expand the full list of request classes available to you. In this scenario, we're going to submit a work request, service request for a clogged toilet. I'm going to select Plumbing and Steam, the appropriate request class. This will now open up a blank service request. First thing you'll have to decide is whether this is a request for you or for someone else. If you request for me, it will automatically populate with your name and contact information. First thing I'll do is choose a location. In this case, it's Marac Hall. You can click the magnifying glass to select whichever floor is affected, in this case, the 3rd floor. If you know the room, you can include that, but it's not mandatory. Next, you'll pick the particular service request. Clogged drain. Then you're required to enter some description information. In this case, I'll simply write you want to make sure you include any important information that will help the Customer Support Center when finally processing this service request. At this point, you could click Submit, and this will be routed off to the Customer Support Center for processing. The second scenario is if you were submitting a service request on behalf of someone else. Say a customer called you directly and asked you to attend to something. To change this, you would simply click Someone Else, and you'll notice that now a Requested By and a Requested For field appear. Requested By will have your name. Requested For, you can submit that person's name. Include their work phone, include their email address for contact purposes. You can enter the building location, just like we did in the previous example. It's not mandatory, but you can put further location information. And you will need to submit the organization for that individual. That individual works for finance, administration, and operations. The service requests stay populated in this example, as well as the description field. In this example, a key piece of information is needed if you dispatched somebody to handle the work task. Specifically, if the customer called and requested you directly to take care of the issue versus going through the Customer Support Center. So in this case, a note to the Customer Support Center would suffice. At this point, you're done. You can click Submit. The service request will be routed to the Customer Support Center for them to process and handle.